Here is a local county and community news report for Ohio covering July 28, 2026 through July 29, 2026, based on the available reports. Across Ohio, the most visible local government and community stories on these 2 days were concentrated in county-level public safety, health, infrastructure, and community event coverage. The most detailed local items in the available results come from South Central and West Central Ohio, with additional community announcements from Eastern and Northwest Ohio. 241011, in Pickaway County and surrounding South Central Ohio, local reporting on July 28 highlighted several county-scale developments. Scioto Post listed a report that Anduril's first building at the Arsenal-1 campus was set to go online on August 1 as natural gas service reached the site, marking a notable economic development milestone for the area. 2. The same local news roundup also reported that Ross County mosquito pools tested positive for La Crosse virus, prompting health officials to urge caution, and that Hocking County received an H2Ohio grant to help clean up the Hocking River. 2. Circleville police also reported 2 arrests and were investigating multiple thefts and a domestic incident, showing a busy local law enforcement day in the region. 2. Separately, Governor DeWine opened a new Ohio Agriculture Center ahead of the state fair, a state-level event with clear local relevance for county residents, farmers, and fair visitors. 2. In Vinton County, statewide reporting on July 29 focused on the aftermath of a serious child abuse case involving 16 children rescued from what officials described as deplorable conditions. The governor said a review would determine whether the government failed the children, indicating that county child welfare oversight and state response were under scrutiny. 3. This story was one of the most significant Ohio local government developments in the available results for the period. In Jefferson County, community life centered on library service and neighborhood outreach. The Public Library of Steubenville and Jefferson County announced new fiction titles and published a bookmobile schedule serving multiple local stops, including the North End, South End, Carriage Inn, Heritage Village, Meridian Green, Dixon Healthcare, the Bloomingdale neighborhood, and the Sycamore Center Food Drive. 4. These are small but important community service events, especially for residents who depend on mobile library access. 4. In Delaware County, the county government archive showed continued activity in growth and public service planning. County releases dated June 29 and later included a county land purchase in a strategic growth corridor, approval for the county transit system to become a regional transit authority, and the opening of applications for community enhancement grants. 11. Although those items were filed before July 28-29, they provide the immediate county context around the period and show that local officials were actively shaping transportation and development policy. 11. In Northwest Ohio, county and community coverage emphasized health, transportation, and everyday summer events. Hometown stations reported that the Ohio State Highway Patrol had recorded 18 traffic fatalities across the July 4th holiday period, a public safety issue still relevant to county residents during the end of July. 10. That outlet also carried local summer items including an Auglaize County Library Makerspace project, free splashpad admission at the Wapakonta YMCA through local sponsorships, and a Johnny Appleseed Park District America 250 treasure hunt in area parks. 10. It also noted that Ohio health officials were urging careful hand washing and produce washing amid a cyclospora spike, a reminder that community health advisories remained active during the summer travel and produce season. 10. In Mercer and Auglaize counties, WCSM's local news page showed continuing community coverage from late June into early July, including school board construction updates in Salina, a Taste of Salina block party announcement, Chamber of Commerce summer event planning, and local public safety reports such as a false alarm at Coldwater Elementary School. 9. While these specific items were not dated, July 28 or July 29. They reflect the nearby local news environment feeding into the same county and community news cycle 9. In Northeast Ohio, weather and outage coverage dominated local attention during this same period. Cleveland reporting said more than 4,000 customers were without power in parts of Northeast Ohio as temperatures surged, with the largest impacts in Cuyahoga County and communities such as North Olmsted, Olmsted Falls, and Lakewood. 6. The National Weather Service had an extreme heat warning in effect, and temperatures were expected to reach 90 degrees with heat index values as high as 108, creating a serious local public safety issue for county residents. 6. Also in Northeast Ohio, a July 29 broadcast report described a massive fire, noting that no injuries had been reported and that the structure appeared intact while crews monitored conditions. 7. The available excerpt does not identify the exact county or municipality, so the location cannot be pinned down more precisely from the source material alone. 7. Overall, the local Ohio news picture for July 28-29 was dominated by county-level public safety and health concerns, especially heat, outages, mosquito-borne illness surveillance, and traffic safety, alongside community service updates such as library outreach, park programs, grant-funded river cleanup work, and economic development projects. 246-1011.